Hey guys, this is Carla.
And Caesar.
Welcome back to another episode of Carla and Caesar's Modern Life.
Episode 33 and a half.
33 and a half.
So right now we are actually on vacation, but we didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so we are recording an episode as a shorter one because we're just going to do the scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited for that?
I am, because we're going to give you guys a second part.
Yes.
And we'll give you an update on our week, and we'll tell you about our weekend extravaganza.
Yep, it's going to be, we'll tell you all about the vacation that we took and stuff like that. But right now, we have some people that need help.
And the shadow work, possibly.
And the shadow work, too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, we have just some people that need help with these scenarios. So let's do it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll start with the first one. Would I be the asshole if I moved out without telling my parents that I'm pregnant and went to live with my boyfriend? I am 19 years old and currently living with my mother and father and siblings in our family home. My mother allowed me to take a gap year and go to college next year and think about what I want to do. A few months ago, my friend took me to a birthday party of a guy she knew from work. It was John. It was John's 40th birthday and we hit it off and started dating pretty quickly. I lost my V card to him. I was 19 at the time, so it's all perfectly fine, and we've been in a relationship ever since. That was 4 months ago. Unfortunately, he had to move away recently and just moved to Alaska, and we decided to be in a long-distance relationship.
Unfortunately, I just found out I was pregnant, and John offered me to move to him and raise the child together. I was elated, but the thing is, I don't think my mother will approve. She is from a very religious background. No, she won't kick me out. My older sister was in a similar situation a few years back, and they helped her. And she won't like that John is older and that we are unmarried. She may require me to marry John, but I don't think John will want this as he hasn't gotten his divorce finalized yet. Anyway, I thought about this and decided that moving out without telling them that I'm pregnant would be the best thing to do because then I can decide what to do on my own. I've got some money saved from working part-time and birthdays, and I bought myself a ticket to John in Alaska. I was telling my friend about my plans and she called me a massive asshole and told me I should speak to my mother. But my sister said the same thing and even threatened to tell my mother. I don't know anymore. Am I really the asshole for wanting to hide this?
Damn.
Oh my goodness. She's 19.
Yeah. Damn, this is crazy. Why is she, I think you have to come clean. I think it's not a matter of it's not healthy to not tell your parents this, right?
I think so too, yeah. I think that you definitely need a strong support system. Mm-hmm. And to, right now, you're about to get yourself in the situation where you're, far away from your family and friends with a man that's 40, mm-hmm. that is still technically married. It's the opposite of the situation that you need right now is to move away and isolate yourself because... Dang.
And it's not even you're not listing a good reason why you wouldn't tell your parents. I get it that they're not going to approve, but you have to not face the consequences, but you have to come clean to the people mm-hmm. that have raised you.
Yeah, because she's even said her sister was in a similar situation mm-hmm. and they helped her out. So what makes you think that it won't be the same in your case, you know?
Yeah.
I think that everybody in their head, maybe not everybody, I shouldn't say that, but I think sometimes we think of the worst case scenario and mm-hmm. you keep that from, you have that stop, you let it stop you from doing what needs to be done because, mm-hmm. I don't know, it's scary.
Yeah.
You don't want to don't want to let people down this way she's going to be letting people down either way, so.
I think so. I think, you're going to be really...
Not either way, but, this would be the worst way to go about it.
Yeah, you're just going to break their heart even more when you disappear, basically.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe they'll be happy to be grandparents.
Yeah.
Again.
But definitely tell your parents they can help you. Because it's not about, trying to hide that. I think you don't want to put yourself in a scenario where, you're not going to be able to give that kid a good life.
Right. Because... You've only known each other for 4 months, so I feel like that's not nearly enough time to
move in, to have a kid. Definitely not, you know. So I hope that you make the right choice and you don't get yourself into a situation that's bad, because that's not great. That's not what people want,
Mm-hmm. Somebody said in the comments too, like, nobody thinks, like, they were saying that this looks like it's leading towards like an abusive situation.
Mm.
Like, even if it's not like physical or like emotional, maybe it'll be like he's gonna be like in a way like have some sort of power over her, and it's like she's not seeing it that way because maybe like she's young, and like nobody ever thinks that they're gonna end up in an abusive situation, and
people think they're smarter than that, but it's like people that are on the other side, they're really controlling, and they can make you think things a certain way, or like it doesn't have to be this way, because you're gonna miss your family too, you don't have to isolate yourself like that. Should we go into the next one? All right. This is, am I the asshole for kicking my husband out of the house after selling my cat? Oh my God. My husband and I have been together for 2 years. We've had a beautiful cat named Molly, whom he did not have any issues with until recently. Last week, he kept complaining about how the cat was annoying him, in quotes, and how her meowing was distracting him from working. I replied to his complaints asking why he was just bringing this up now when we've had the cat for a year now. He went off and started yelling about how he put up with the cat because he loved me and couldn't bear to break it to me that he hated cats. I felt betrayed and angry that he wasn't honest with me from the start. The night ended with him apologizing and telling me that he didn't really want the cat, and so I agreed to give Molly to my cousins as I knew they would take great care of her. They live a few minutes away, so it would give me a good opportunity to visit her frequently, and he seemed on board and I trusted him. The next morning, Molly was gone. I originally thought she had escaped or ran away until my husband told me that he sold her.
No.
I was distraught. He sold her to a random person on Gumtree, which is like OfferUp, without doing proper background checks and forms. I was furious and kicked him out. Now he's texting me, calling me stupid for kicking him out, and he doesn't deserve any of this. Am I the asshole?
Jeez.
Dang.
That is crazy. That's beyond like
that's
just
fucked up.
Rude and like inhumane. Like, I don't know, like that's like somebody's family,
Yeah,
that's
and I don't think he should be your husband anymore. Like the least you did was kick him out. Like, don't be around this person. And
then for him to try to like say that she's overreacting too, like, what?
Like it's like, I get he never got the attachment to the cat, but that's still not okay. Like, do you not know how to read other people?
What makes you think that this is like an okay solution? Yeah. And she already had somebody that was going to take her in.
And he just could have waited one more day, and then she would have been able. That's
rude.
And so there's an update. So her cat. You want to read the updates?
Update number 1. I think Molly has been found. I was contacting shelters near me and asking friends to be on the lookout. One of my mutual friends works at an animal shelter and confirmed receiving a multicolored Scottish fold yesterday. I think we've done it. Fingers crossed. I'm going tomorrow. Thank you to everyone for their kind words and support. As for my ex-husband, I filed for divorce. I can't speak of it freely on the internet for obvious reasons, but he's never coming back into my life. Good. Thank you again. Words cannot express how grateful I am. And then update number 2, I have been reunited with Molly. Another one. I guess the whole I sold her story was a lie. Damn. Since I found her at a shelter. She is healthy, happy, and cannot thank you guys enough for the support and kindness. No updates on the husband. The lawyers are figuring things out right now. Please give all of your pets a hug from Molly and I. Thank you.
Damn. So she did divorce him. Good.
That's wild. How long were they married again?
I don't know. A year. Well, they've had the cat for a year.
They've been together for 2 years. Her and her husband.
Good. Finally a happy ending.
Good riddance.
Yeah. Get out of here. Selling cats. That's crazy.
Dang.
That's really bad that happened. That was an obvious one, I guess. I was just gonna say, like, is it a deal breaker when you like somebody and they have a cat and you don't like cats? But it's like, if you really like the person, I mean, how much can a person hate cats? Like, like, just deal with it. Like, if I really if we were dating and you had a cat, I'd be like, well, I guess we have a cat. Like, it's fine.
Right. Same. And cats are awesome. And have you met Blue yet? Lucy's cat? Yeah. They're just so cute and like the best. So I can see that being super sad, like to have to give up your cat after having it for 1 year, because my sister has had her cat for like maybe 2 months, and we're all so attached and like obsessed. So yeah, I'm so glad that they were reunited too. What a happy story at the end.
All right, one more scenario here. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my husband's infertile friend name our son? My husband's best friend Will is infertile. He got divorced twice because of it and because he lied and hid it from his spouses. His life hasn't been the same since the day he was told he can't have kids. He's always had a soft spot for children, and when he found out that my husband and I are expecting, he was so thrilled and started buying us gifts and decorative pieces that he made from his woodwork for the baby. My husband thinks that they're all nice gestures, but I couldn't help to feel uncomfortable, especially with how much he mentions the baby.
A few days ago, my husband and I found out the gender of the baby. The minute we told Will, he started calling the baby a random name he picked and was going to give to his baby if he wasn't infertile. He then started begging us to use this name, and my husband said it was a done deal. I refused, but my husband called me heartless and asked me to do this one small, nice gesture for his struggling friend to give him closure and honor him after all the things he had done for us. I flipped and said, "It's my baby, not his." Will heard this and left immediately. My husband yelled at me saying it's his baby too, and my behavior towards Will was abhorrent. He left after him and didn't come back till the morning. He kept saying the same thing and pressuring me to agree on the name, but I refused. Am I the asshole for choosing this hill to die on? No, you are not.
Wow.
Dang.
That's fucked up. Oh my God.
That's crazy to think that she would be okay. Like, okay, yeah, like he said it's a small thing. That is not a small thing. Like, that's their whole life.
It's a major deal. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Everybody can change their name, but no, why would you want to set somebody up like that?
Nothing's happening here. Like, I'm not trying to be like, he went over to sleep over at that guy's house.
Oh, you think they're together?
And they're just trying to like use this as like her as like the surrogate, even though he's
really?
Yeah, because it was like he went over to sleep over at his house, and he's been, but he also has been married to 2 women. But that doesn't make a difference. I don't know. Like, it's just too weird of a. I would never do that. Like,
yeah, like I feel like either that or this person is like an extreme like people pleaser. But it's like that is a lot.
Yeah, but he's not even doing it to be like the husband's not even doing it just because he like doesn't want to say no. He's doing it because he actually feels like it's the right thing to do.
Or he's together with the guy who is trying to like trick his wife into.
Yeah, because it's not like he's like, oh, like, yeah, we should just do it. Like, it's like he really was like, yeah, this is going to give him the closure that he needs. So I don't know. That was, I mean, I just think you need to be honest with your wife if you're hiding something. But like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like you can't put this person in this situation. That sucks for her.
Yeah, truly. It wouldn't be fair. And I think that. So the question was, am I the asshole for refusing to let my husband's infertile friend? No, you're not the asshole. And I hope they post an update.
Yeah, I hope that you tell them that it's not possible because, yes, you're your son. It's not. It shouldn't have anything to do with that guy. Like, if he wants to be a positive influence on your son's life, that's great. But he can't be like the surrogate dad. He can't be. He can't be the other way. He can't be a surrogate son for that guy. You know.
No. Yeah, just because it's like if you didn't agree to have this third person in your relationship, like, I mean, maybe you could talk about it and like maybe that could be a possibility, but like there needs to be a conversation about that.
Yeah, they can't just put you to do it. You can't volunteer this. So yeah, not the asshole.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Those are good ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Every week I'm like surprised that there keep being good ones to post. But yeah, there's a lot of different interesting situations.
Yep. So that's it for the scenarios. Remember to follow us on the Instagram. Mine is I am Caesar Rod. What's your Instagram?
Mine's Carlella Rod 89, and my plant page is Plants Parenthood OC.
And my other radio show at The Rodriguez Show. And if you could give a like and share this video if you like what you saw. And that's it for this week. We'll have a full episode in a few days. So for right now, remember to take care of yourselves and each other.
Thank you for watching. Bye.